Hello, people. This is SQ here, talking about the Man United game to come tomorrow on Saturday against Brighton. Now, we're hitting a good run of form here, ladies and gentlemen. We just beat Liverpool. We just beat Chelsea before Liverpool. Not 100% certain on that. I should really be checking my facts before I get onto this thing. But listen, we're just starting off, okay? We're going to do things a bit differently here. Talking about Man United mostly, and maybe some general football. But mostly Man United. Now, hitting a great run of form, back-to-back wins. We really need to crack on with Ruben Amorim. Got a lot of good hype coming off the back of the last win against Liverpool. Great game. Harry Maguinho comes in clutch for us yet again. He's really done a phenomenal job. You've got to take your hat off to him. And pardon me for the bald head. And really just got to, just give him a round of applause because he's come off the back of years of abuse. He was a meme for, years. I mean, me included. I made memes about the guy myself because he was just a disaster. He cost us games, cost us goals. He just really was terrible signing at the time. Cost us like 80. How much money did he cost us? Like 80 mil or 70, 60 mil? Crazy amount. Gave him the captain, the captain's armband, and that just didn't do well for him because there was so much pressure on him. And he came to the club as this world class, apparently centre-back signing, and he was going to turn our fortunes around. But the pressure got to him, and we expected too much of him, and the pressure got to his head, and he just made mistake after mistake. And what he's done to come back from that is unbelievable. And you're sort of wondering why he performed so badly, because his mentality is second to none. Even during this time, he kept his head down and just kept on working, even though when everyone was taking the piss out of him week in, week out, he just kept on going on. And it's a credit to his parents, honestly, because they raised a mental monster in Harry Maguire, and he's just he's really turned things around. He's a unit at the back, and all the calls of people calling for him to become a captain again is the wrong decision. I think he works best as a squad player at United. Maybe he can become a captain in the future. I don't know. I don't think we should, don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. It was broke before. We fixed it. Just leave it at that. Crack on. I don't know whether he's going to start next game. I think Euro should maybe start, but I'll be happy with him starting, honestly. He has got a lot to give, and he doesn't put a foot wrong these days, and he's good. When the pressure's off and he's not a captain, that's when we need him to be solid, and he will be solid. But with the lineup, I want Sesko to start. None of this, Mount business. Mount is a great sub player in my opinion. He's a great player, but we need to utilize him as a sub. Cunha is an amazing winger. Mbembo, another amazing player. We bought well this summer, man. I'm impressed with our signings. Ahmad played amazingly again last game. So the only change I would make is Mount for Sesko. With the midfield, ideally, we're not going to play. What's his name? Bloody. I've forgotten his name. It's been so long since Kobe, not Kobe. Oh my God, how have I forgotten his name? Anyway, let's move on from that guy. What's his name? Shit. Anyway, Casemiro has been playing okay, but we're gonna have to stick with Casemiro. Bruno. Listen, our keeper. That's another thing. Lemons is he looks like the solid deal. But listen, we've been used to Onana for so long, so. Kobe Maino, my mind went blank. Mainu, we don't play him, but anytime that he's brought off the bench, he looks good. So I don't know why Amarim isn't sticking with him. I mean, he doesn't work in a system maybe, but every time I've seen him, he's outperforming all the midfielders on the pitch anytime he comes on. So, I mean, in an ideal world, he would start, but, you know, I'm realistic. So it'd be Bruno, Casemiro, and yeah, maybe Mount. But we need to crack on for this win. Brighton, solid team, but they're not the best, you know, as of late. So we really need to crack on with this win, man. Otherwise, it's just inconsistent Man United again, and it's no progress. Okay, we've beaten Chelsea, we've beaten Liverpool, yeah. Got whooped by Brentford. We need to crack on with the third win on the bounce and get that bloody Pillock with his hair. Cut that hair off, get the 5 wins of the bounce, get that guy off social media, do us all a favour. And listen, it's good things to come. I've got a good feeling. Amram Ball is well on the way, and we're going to see something special. I'm confident in the win tomorrow. And we're solid at the back. We've got a good keeper now. It's not leaking goals. If we had a decent keeper last season, the last 2 seasons, Ten Hag would have still been in the job. That's what's crazy. Because Onana cost us so many games. So many games he cost us. It's a joke. That game against Liverpool, if Onana was playing, Liverpool would have beaten us, without a doubt. Lemon's kept us in the game. I mean, maybe we've been starved from basics, because everyone's, you know, singing his praises. But he just done a normal keeper's job. He did make a couple of great saves, though. That wasn't just like basic stuff. He made some great saves. So credit to him. But, you know, by and large, he's been doing just like solid. He's been doing his job. Onana was below average, okay? He was below average, and it messed us up. So it's so important having a solid foundation at the back, and it allows our attacking players to thrive, and that's what we've been seeing. Mbembo is unreal. I loved it. He's my favourite signing so far. Just always looks like a threat. Always looks like confident on the ball, like running at players. Cunha is amazing as well. Great signing, and it just like. It's insane how it's great that everyone's playing well. We just need to keep up with this, because we've had so many good players in the past, in the last few years, join us, and they've come to the club, they've looked great. But when the Man United rot seeps in, that's when you start seeing their confidence loses. I remember when Højlund came, I think his first game was against Arsenal a couple years back. He played amazing. He should have scored 1 goal. And then he done like a nice little flick onto, I think it was Garnacho, beautiful little flick onto an attacking player. And he should have scored against Arsenal as well, but something happened there. But he looked great. Second game, he looked all right. I think he got a couple goals or whatever. But then the Man United rot seeps into these players. The mentality drops, because it basically goes alongside the environment that they're in. And that's when you see these great talents become mediocre. And that's when we fucking sell them for peanuts. And now look at Højlund and for Napoli, he's banging them in. I've always said Højlund was a good player. Always said it. He just didn't get any service. So we need to play. We need to be consistent as a team, because then the other teams will thrive. You know, the United, if Mbembo came and Cunha came last year, they would have looked good how they're looking right now. But it'd be around this time of season where they start dropping off and the mentality gets into it and they start looking like a shit signing. When they're not, it's just like a shit environment. So it's all about an environment that we need to keep up with it. Okay? So this is an important game. It's an important game, lads. We need to crack on. And yeah, let's come on United. Let's go. Next time.